So now in this video we're going to look at the 555 timer here, NE555, wired as an inverter. So we have a low input right here. The trim pot is set to 0 volts all the way down to ground. Low input results in a high output. We got 6 volts there. It's as close to 6 volts coming out of the 555 timer there and going through the red LED. When I turn the trim pot to a high enough voltage, so we're turning it up to 5 volts right there, the output went low. You can see the blue LED is lit up. And we got the resistor from the positive supply, and the output is going to ground. So now it's better to look at the voltages with an oscilloscope. So we have a low input there and a high output there, and we will raise the trim pot voltage so I get above about 4 volts, and you'll see the output change. The output went low. We have a high enough input voltage. It should go to 6 volts, but it's a little shy for one reason or another. Now we have to drop below 2 volts to get the output to go back high. So low enough is 2 volts, high enough is 4 volts or more, 2 volts or less. This middle ground where it stays in whatever state it currently is called hysteresis. So to quickly explain how this works, and you'll see similar stuff in a lot of 555 timer circuits, we have a potentiometer there. I'm using a trimmer potentiometer. As we saw, we can adjust the voltage to whatever we want, but it's also a 10,000 ohm trim pot. I forgot to write there, or 10K. But in any case, that voltage is just a signal voltage. If it has to provide power, it will get thrown off. So pin 6 and 2 are tied together. Pin 6 is waiting for 2/3 or more of the supply voltage, 4 volts as we saw, where it sets the output low. Pin 2 is waiting for 1/3 or less of the supply voltage, in which case it sets the output high, as we saw before. So that's all those 2 pins do. That middle ground voltage tells them not to do anything for the most part, and the output stays in whatever state it is. So that's the hysteresis range, which makes this a Schmitt trigger. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed.